It's Abe Kanan Show on 98 Rock, and I am so excited.
When the sun goes down, how well I thought it crowned. I know the Lord so well, the many opening doors to hell.
The song is called Many Doors to Hell, and on the line right now, the Mandrake Project, his new album. Of course, he's the lead singer of Iron Maiden, the greatest hard rock and metal singer of all time. I'm so excited to talk to Bruce Dickinson. Bruce, thank you so much for calling into 98 Rock.
Well, it's my pleasure. I'm not sure how I follow an intro like that, but yeah, I just keep trying, We should say that.
Bruce, that song, Many Doors to Hell, I love it so much. As soon as the album came out, that's the song that I can't stop listening to.
Oh, that's great. No, I mean, that it's people listen to whatever you love on that record it's all good with me. It's all part of it,
And it's a Mandrake project. Not only is it a new album from Bruce Dickinson, but you have a companion 12-issue comic book. How long have you been working on this stuff?
I started writing some songs around an individual story back in like 2011, 12, something like that, and didn't get that far. Just had some lyrics. Resurrection Men was one of those tunes. If Eternity Should Fail was another one. And there's a few little references on Shadow of the Gods that I dropped in there. Then, throat cancer happened, and then COVID happened, and all kinds of, roadblocks and impediments. But what it did for me was give me thinking time. And I extended the comic. In fact, I realized it had a life completely of its own, which meant it could be separated from the music. The comic has its own life, its own narrative, its own story. They're like a pair of trees in the forest, one falls over, the other one's still going to stay there and be there.
Yeah.
And they're not linked apparently, but actually they are secretly, because the roots all tangled up together, and that's the way I think about it.
So, Bruce, you're doing a European tour with your solo band. Are you going to do a U.S. tour after that?
Yeah, of course. We want to bring Mandrake to America, the whole of America.
So you're headlining the Aftershock Festival, which is 20 minutes from the radio station here. Would you guys consider, because you guys are playing Saturday at Aftershock, would you do a solo set list maybe on Thursday, Friday, or Sunday?
No, we couldn't, because I have to get the. First of all, we're using Maiden's sound engineer, monitor engineer, lighting engineer, and guitar tech are all part of our crew. For one thing, and secondly, getting putting the band together for one show or two shows is not going to work.
Yeah.
We need to put together a chunk of shows.
People might not know this, but you're also a pilot. Are you flying yourself to even the solo tour?
No. I mean, I was I had a year from the year 2000 for about 17 years. I had a job as a commercial airline pilot. I did 6,500 hours of flying. Of those, 200 of them were flying Iron Maiden around the world. So 4 world tours. I don't do that anymore. I used to fly light aircraft. I must confess, I do actually miss it, but it's a bit complicated trying to do that at the moment with all the stuff that I'm doing. It's I'm way too busy.
Have you ever had a taste for like some kind of pizza in Italy, and you just fly to Italy for the night to get that pizza?
No. No. I think Deliveroo would be quicker and cheaper.
Exactly. Man, it's such an honor talking to you, and like I said, I think that you're the greatest singer of all time when it comes to hard rock and metal. How do you keep your voice sounding so pristine? I mean, you had throat cancer not too long ago, and I saw you on the last Maiden tour, and I swear your voice sounds the way it sounded 20 years ago.
I was lucky. I had great bunch of doctors looking after me. Where my 2 tumors was nowhere near my larynx. and put it this way, they had the kind of like, very, very accurate radiation machines because there was no surgery involved. So, I had stage 3 tumors. There was 3.5 centimeter golf ball living in the base of my tongue and a 2.5 centimeter one living in my lymph node. But all of it was gotten rid of with radiation and chemo, which was pretty brutal on the body, but it got rid of the bad stuff, which was great. And then I just had to really recover from the treatment as much as from having these golf balls removed. I hate golf. It just doesn't do it for me. The game.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Never did.
Have you done a solo show yet and Eddie is just sitting in the crowd?
You know what? I didn't check it out, but I'm sure he may turn up, and I'm sure there's going to be an Eddie sitting there in Brazil.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Well, Bruce, I think your new album is a masterpiece, the Mandrake Project, and go get it, get the comic book. And Bruce, it was such an honor talking to you. I will see you at Aftershock. Thank you so much.
I'll see you at Aftershock. All the best, Buzzy. Thanks, mate.